No, the connection between the Golden Rule and the Marshall Islands is so many-fold. So I'm so happy that you're here to talk about that.
Thank you so much. Okay, we're just going to really quickly rewind 43 years ago, okay? 43 years ago, April 27th, 1973, there was a baby born. That was me. I was born in the Marshall Islands. And can I have my people come and help me really quickly hold up the map? Sorry guys, I did not do a screen presentation for that map. And I'm just going to show you kind of the distance. I know you can Google that, but the distance from Marshall Islands and where you're at right now. Thank you. So you see yourself in the orange. You are here in Oregon.
Yes.
Here's the Marshall Islands, about 3,500 miles away. And there's little dots. And there is a secret military base out there. And that is also where you've heard in the history books about the 65 nuclear warheads that were tested on my island in the Bikini. And there's over 1,000 atoll chains in there, and one of them up here, and I'll keep this map so you guys can refer to it. Bikini is up at the top, and there was 3 other islands in Watak and Ronla. And tonight I'm also excited to have David Anderson here with me. He's also a volunteer. He served in the Peace Corps for 2 years on Enuatak and Ujalan. We're back in 75 till 79, help me out here, 77, sorry, math there, 75 to 77, and he learned to speak Marshallese and really engage with the community. And it was on the outer atolls where you have to fend for yourself. Okay, thanks guys for running this up. This will be over here if you guys want to take a look at it. Okay, so, adopted. I was given to a military family with 2 other children, 2 other babies. 3 of us were brought over here to Vancouver, Washington, and I was raised here in the Vancouver, Portland area. I was given to the military family's sister. So both my parents raised me, and I have been here for most of my life until I met my husband, who is from Denmark. Anyways, so 19 years being with my parents, I knew nothing about the Marshall Islands. I was a skier and listened to Def Leppard and listened to all these amazing things. I was not that kind of girl who would wear muumuus or wear woots. And I was just a snow skier, a water skier. I was your average soccer player. And people started to say, I think you're pretty sheltered. Do you know where you're from? And I'm like, no, I'm from here. I'm from here. My parents never talked to me really about my people and where I was from and the devastation that happened to my people. So 19 years later, after leaving my parents, I became curious. And I was like, who are these people? What's going on in their lives? So I would research for the last years, many years after leaving, and my heart stopped. And I was frustrated, I was mad, I was angry, I was confused. Here I'm an American, but I'm a Marshallese. There's that military base that's on my island. And finding out that there was that testing going on. And finding out, after finding my biological family, that most of them have died of cancer. And all of the things that go with radiation. And I am just learning, I'm getting back to know my family and understand the culture. And just recently, I had a niece in the Marshall Islands pass away with a sore throat. And this sore throat started to get worse and worse. And she thought she could go to the doctor. The doctor told her in the Marshall Islands, here, take some Advil. 3rd, 4th month. Ooh, it's getting a little bigger. Let's give you some antibiotics. 4 or 5 different antibiotics didn't help. It just kept getting bigger and bigger. And she was wanting to go to the College of Marshall Islands. She was excited for her future. Then, my government, what we do with people who have issues that the hospitals cannot seem to figure out, we either get them on a plane with one other family member, we get them on a plane either to Honolulu or Guam, and they go to the hospital, either place. So my niece went, she got that ticket, her mom, my sister, got that ticket, went with her, and they found out that she had cancer, last stage. They said, sorry, you have 2 weeks to live. Go home, just write it out. And that was it. So she took a plane, and they all comforted her as island style, Marshallese culture as possible, and they just took her in. And they supported her, and I say, these people are resilient. And they still smiled in the end. And they still smile today. And they still push on. And so I decided to make a nonprofit called Living Islands to bring awareness to the people, because I grew up with, where's the Marshall Islands? Well, what are you talking about? Where is that? Is that Hawaii? Is that part of Tahiti? No, it's not. So what we're doing and what we're excited about, Living Islands, is really bringing awareness here stateside. And we decided to make a boat, an outrigger. And that outrigger will be showcasing at different places here on the West Coast. We hope you can join us. We're looking for more volunteers for support. And we need your help to kind of shout out who we are and let you know we're going to be here with open arms to give you guys hugs. So thank you so much for your support, and thank you, Golden Rule, so much for being here. And thank you, Veterans for Peace. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Kim.